Hey everybody, and welcome to our second episode, second video log, second vlog. Still not sure how to describe these things, but welcome to vlog number 2. I am Neil Koibu Erickson here in Vietnam, Twitch streamer, mostly doing D&D, yada yada yada. If you have any questions about who I am, you can check the previous one or whatnots. So, what are we talking about today? Well, more internet issues and fewer health issues. I've had this constant annoying runny nose for a few days now that makes me sniff every few moments and just kind of like, it's only this right side. It just drips with boogers and crap all the time. It's been really annoying, but that's not that big of a deal. Bigger deal is this freaking internet. So on Friday, today's Wednesday, on Friday of last week, we got an email from one of the teachers at my wife's school. My wife's name is Lauren. At Lauren's school, she was supposed to be helping us get proper internet, and we were emailing with her, and she said, okay, well, everything will be fine if I get your okay. We'll have someone in there by 2 days, Saturday or Sunday. And we had a few more questions for her, but eventually I was like, okay, yeah, let's do this. We want the technician to be here. So the technician was supposed to be here Saturday or Sunday, but if we're talking about this, clearly it didn't happen. Monday rolls along, and we still haven't seen any technicians, heard back from her at all, so we get in touch with her a little bit more, and she says, oh, well, your landlord will be taking care of it all now. See, this damn nose is just goopy all the time. So we should be talking to the landlord, not to Miss Lon anymore, not to the teacher. And so we get an email from the landlord a little bit later, after I guess that the teacher probably talked to the landlord, and we're going through the teachers, by the way, because we don't speak Vietnamese, and there's this. It makes a lot more sense, and it's not worth bothering. It's not worth explaining everything, but it makes a lot more sense to go through the teachers. And sorry about the constant cam changing positions. I'm literally just using like my laptop on my knees, and so as I like bend it, it just goes all over the place. So forgive the awkward bobbing cam and whatnot, and changing of the lightings. Ooh, yay, it's fun. Anyway, so we get the message from the landlord, and it comes back and it's like, okay, well, to get the internet installed here, you can waive the installation fee, but you have to sign a 2-year contract and put up a what is it? A $100 deposit. So if you break your contract, they get the deposit. I'm like, okay, that's dumb. We don't want that. If you don't want to waive the installation fee and you just want to go month by month, that's fine. But there's a $250 installation fee plus a $100 deposit that you have to put down in case you don't pay your internet bill or whatever. Now this is fucking ridiculous, guys. This is Vietnam, where breakfast is $1.50 if I want like the nice breakfast, like the pho that comes with fried bread from like the good pho shop. I guess it's a little more than $1.50. It's like $1.75. $250 installation fee is fucking ridiculous. Not to mention all these other problems, not to mention there's no way to test it ahead of time, so we might pay the $250 installation fee, get the internet in here, and then it turns out it doesn't even work, and there's no way to go back and undo everything, and then we're out the money, out the time, blah, 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 blah. So it's a problem. We have a meeting later today, which is Wednesday again, a week later. If it was Friday to Wednesday, is 5 days. So 3 days after we were promised actual internet in our house, we still have another meeting to talk with people about more internet stuff, which is driving me crazy because we couldn't even do Age of Strife over this last weekend. Well, I guess we were going to do it on Monday my time, or Tuesday my time. We couldn't do Age of Strife yesterday because the internet wasn't working here well enough for me to stream it, and no one else could probably get it streaming. And I was cutting in and out during misclicks, and I was cutting in and out during Roleplay Solemn, and I can't do any of my other streamings. So internet, big issue. Still haven't found a solution. I don't mind paying a $250 installation fee. I know it's ridiculous, but I would pay it if it would actually get us proper internet. However, again, as I said before, there's no guarantees that would get us proper internet at all. It might just be a waste of time and money. So if we can't figure out, changing, oh god, maybe that's a terrible angle. And this is my front yard, so everything behind me is just like house shit. So if we cannot get reliable internet here in Haiphong in Vietnam, we are talking about moving down to Ho Chi Minh City, also known as Saigon in South Vietnam, which would be less awesome in just about every metric. It's going to be hot as hell down there. It's going to be way hotter in the summer. There's more English, which I guess is a good thing, but it's also a big city, and I hate big cities. And it's very westernized, which is, the whole reason we left the United States was to get a new perspective on the world. So the more Western countries or the more Western places that we're living, the less of a new perspective we're getting. Not to mention, there's a lot of tourists in Saigon. Where we are right now, there's no tourists. Like, no one comes through Haiphong. There's no reason to be here unless you're living here. So it's a cool town for us to live in. It's a cool city. We get to meet people. We get to meet people who are like very Vietnamese, and they don't give a shit that you're I mean, they care that you're a foreigner, that you're traveling through here, but they're not trying to sell you anything. They're not used to dealing with foreigners. It's a cool experience. God, this is awful. How do I sit here doing this? But going to Saigon, it would be a lot of people who are used to like foreign travelers, a lot of foreign tourists. There's lots of, you walk around and people are trying to sell you things because you're a foreigner, very obviously. We traveled around Saigon for a couple of days already. I mean, it's a big city, so we clearly didn't see it all. But when we were there in certain sections of the city, we definitely got people coming out of their shops and like, oh, come over here for this, come over here for that. Or we'd ask someone the price of something and like, oh, it's 100,000 dong, which is like $5 US. But you're like, hold on, wait a minute. In Haiphong, I bought that same shit for 30,000 dong, and you're trying to sell it to me for 100,000 dong? Hell no. So it's, for a great many reasons, I don't want to go to Saigon. I want to stay here in Haiphong, but if the internet can't handle it, then we will be probably heading to Saigon, which is super shitty because we, finally just made friends with all the teachers here, and then we'll have to move and then make new friends and then yada, 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 yada. So that's the situation with the internet. Still no Steam access, which is really frustrating me. It's been like a week and a half, maybe, since I got locked out of my Steam account, and haven't gotten a response from anyone over there at Steam. That's lovely. Yeah. That's that. Other than that, things are going pretty well. Lauren's birthday was last week. I guess we didn't really talk about that in the intro episode. We threw a birthday party. It was great. I did a Easter egg hunt for her for Easter this last Sunday. We had like 9 eggs in the fridge, so I hard-boiled them one night and drew all over them patterns, design. Oh my god, what is crawling on me? Patterns and designs and messages and shit, and then just hid them around our house on the bottom floor. Ooh, here, I can just show you the house. This is my front door. It is wide open. That window that you see directly above you goes into the hallway, but that window is where my study is, my office is. That's where we stream from, where we pretend to stream from. And then that pipeline divides the house in half. The other half belongs to another family. This half belongs to us. Yes, it's the house with the pink shit on it. Lovely. Oh, that pink shit does not come off. Ooh, I guess we're outside and we can move. I'm also going to show you my favorite or my least favorite part of the house is on the door. We can't take this off. It's like glued to the door is a Santa. Hell yeah. And when we first got here, we're like, oh, this is unacceptable. We can't have this sitting on our door all year long. And tried to peel it off. And you can see it's like glued on here. If we continue peeling, we're just going to have this nasty ass white gray crap everywhere. So we're stuck with Santa on our door. And yes, it does say Merry Xmas down there. No, it says Christmas Merry. It doesn't even say Merry Christmas. It says Christmas Murray. M-E-R-R-Y. Love it. Yeah. So that might actually be it for this week's vlog. No serious health issues for us, which is great. Internet is shitty. I can't work still. Lauren's off at work doing all the fun stuff that she's doing. And that's it. That's it for vlog number 2. I guess I'm going to try and keep these at or below 10 minutes, so this is a perfect point to end it. If you, I don't know, comments below, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And if you have any other interest of my things, my Twitter is Koibu0. My email address is koibu@regalgoblins.com. You're clearly already at my YouTube, and my Twitch is twitch.tv/Koibu. That's it. See you guys later. Bye-bye.